y'all, it's Natalie, and today I am participating in a 2,000 subscriber celebration hump for Jen Gagne. I think that's how you say her last name, I'm sorry. But she created this awesome sketch you see over here on the right, and so all month long we're helping her celebrate her subscriber milestone, and Jen is really fabulous. She's been making videos a long time, and she's so sweet, and she's always helped me whenever I had any YouTube questions or things like that. So I definitely wanted to help her celebrate. So I'm using her sketch to create a Christmas layout. I'm digging into my stash, mostly things from last year, and combining a bunch of different collections to create a fun kind of like off color palette Christmas page using like a pink background. I thought that would be kind of fun. So these photos were taken last year of my kids. We went to I forgot what it was called, Glow maybe? It was like a fun, light, interactive, immersive experience kind of thing in Nashville. So I have these sweet pictures of them looking at the lights. So I thought they would be fun to I edited them with like a little bit of a pink tinge to kind of go with the papers that I wanted to use. So she has like a big strip in the middle that's a bunch of different pattern papers. And so I'm actually going to use the 2 photos instead of the 1. And then I'm also going to use this stamp. It's from the cherry box for the month, and it's a Catherine Pooler snow globe stamp. I'm just cutting out a chunk that's going to be hidden with my pattern papers to use as the backdrop for the snow globe there. That's why I took a chunk out of there. And then I'm using 2 different stencils to create the mixed media that's from the sketch, and just using my Brutus Monroe white ink. That stuff is getting a lot of use from me lately. That stencil is from Wow Embossing, and the other stencil is from Waffle Flower Crafts. And I just thought it would be fun, kind of a twinkly look on the background there. But that Brutus Monroe pigment ink, it's alabaster white, and I'm just loving it lately. So that is what I'm using there. And I am creating a little shaker, and that's going to just be the anchor for my title that kind of goes in this place where her title is on the sketch. So I'm adding a little bit of splatter on top of my stenciling. Honestly, I feel like this kind of helps blend in with all the ripped papers, and especially since I have a very distressed vibe going on. Adding the splatters just kind of blends in the distressed nature of the stenciling with the background papers and everything. So I'm gonna pop up. Oh, what I'm doing now is I'm adhering on the clear transparency for the front of my shaker, but I am going to add the back to be the pink because I kind of want it to blend into the pink background. You could also do, another clear transparency on the back side, but then you would see the pattern papers through it. And then I felt like that was going to take away from this being the intended anchor for the title. So I went ahead and I put my foam tape around the edges, and now I'm taking the adhesive off and filling it up with the sequins. I take the adhesive off so that I don't kind of make the sequins fly everywhere when I'm trying to take the adhesive backing off when it's already full. So I backed each of the photos with some cardstock, and then that helps them pop off of the pattern papers really well. And I wanted to make sure that the yellow portions of the pattern paper were showing, since that's the color I chose to use as my stamped snow globe. So I pulled out a bunch of die cuts. I'm using last year's Pink Fresh Studio collection. Sorry, I don't remember the name off the top of my head. Wish Miss from Fancy Plants was also last year's collection. They go together really well, other than there's a little more cream in Wish Miss, but there's also white. So if you just kind of watch, making sure you don't mix and match too much the cream and the white, then you're good. And then I'm also using some of the Vicky Bouton line from last year as well. So I'm using the alphas. Actually, that alpha might be from 2 years ago, because I think the total black ones are the ones from last year. So I'm using the one that says Bright Lights and combining it with a die cut that says, what does it say? Like something cute, like, look, I have my layout right here. It says Sweet Holiday Thoughts. So the title is going to say Bright Lights and Sweet Holiday Thoughts, because they're looking at the bright lights and they're just looking so cute. Don't be fooled. They're not sweet. They're mean. No, they are still sweet, and they're both still like such big believers in magic, and I love it. And yeah, we might be ending that this year, but for now I'm gonna appreciate it. So we're almost at the end. So I want to thank Jen for all her help over the years on YouTube. I want to thank her for all of the inspirational videos, congratulate her on her 2,000 subbies, well deserved. And thanks for this cute sketch. I'm really thankful that it was made and inspired my page. I really like the way that it ended up. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to link to her channel, obviously, down below. I think I'm going to add this to a playlist that she has going so you can see what everyone did. And a bunch of people might have used the sketch, but some people might have just scrapbooked her. But there's a whole bunch of people that are playing along all month. So that's really fun. I think she even has a giveaway on her channel. So I'll link her down below and make sure to check that out. I'll also put my affiliate links down there if you would like to go shop around for some Christmas supplies. I'll try to link to anything that's still available from last year that I'm using. I'm kind of using stash though, so maybe you have these things in your stash too, so I hope you're inspired to drag that out, because I know for me, I make a few layouts with all my brand new stuff and it's super fun and exciting, and then it sits there sometimes. So, and then I get more new stuff and I'm like, let's play with the new stuff. So it's always fun to go back and use the old stuff too, because I still love it and it's beautiful. So definitely want to use that up. And I'm in the Christmas scrapping mood. So stay tuned for a lot more sparkly, fun Christmas layouts. I love to add sparkle to all my layouts, but especially at Christmas time, we get real sparkly over here on this channel. So I'm just kind of putting die cuts around the page, layering them up. I'm going to use some foam tape, some cherry foam tape. I'll put the link down below for that, to make different dimensions here. I found this other little, what do you call that? Holly leaf. And I end up matching it up to the paper, but it comes off of the torn paper. I really like the way that looked. I almost feel like I should have popped it up, but actually, you know, I left the end unadhered. So I did feel like the plain cardstock needed a little something more. So I just grabbed some branding strips and I just cut this little like scalloped edge from a pattern paper and kind of added it at the top. And then I wanted one more pop of yellow, since I already had kind of 2 pops of yellow, one on the pattern paper and one on the snow globe. So I also used that same ink to just ink up an extra little piece to be torn off, and I'll add that at the bottom along with another strip, like I'm adding these strips at the top. And it's real mismatched and a bunch of distressing, and I feel like it's very whimsical. So that was fun to do. So there you see me creating one last little strip with that same yellow color, because I just wanted to add that color again once more. I was going to cut it and then I'm like, no, we're ripping things, right? We're making sure to have distressed edges. So I think we're about to call it a layout. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe. Check out all the links down below. And as usual, ask me any questions or just leave me comments down below. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, y'all.